What's up, guys? This is the Nascar Diecast King here with another Nascar Diecast review. We're going to be reviewing some pretty awesome cars. Some more oldies but goodies. Got a couple of some signatures on them. And a couple of these cars, like this Channel Lock car here. And the number 81 Square D. Those two cars I bought off of Macari. I think they were about $16 a piece. And the rest of these cars I got from my diecast guy a few weeks ago. So we're going to be reviewing each one of those. Actually, I'm going to show you a pretty close up one of these real quick. And I'm going to be reviewing each one of them. So just gives you a little look of, who they are and what they are. So yeah, we're gonna get right down to it. Let's get this first car going. This first one is in number 17. My camera straight here. This is a Darrell Waltrip, and I don't even know if that's actually signed. It looks like it's signed too. But then again, I'm not, I don't see no certificate in there. Or maybe it's actually autographed on it. No, it does not say it's autographed. So, I'm assuming that that's an autographed signature, and I didn't even realize it until right now. So, yeah, I'm going to say that's probably a real signature. I'm going to look in a box here real quick and see if I could find anything within here. It says it's signed. That's kind of interesting. I don't see nothing at all. So, I mean, like I said, it's probably his real signature. I'm not gonna worry about it or anything. I mean, I guess I could probably go out and see if it's get it certified or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't really realize that's what it was. But you can tell it's a real autograph, and it's done up in permanent marker. Because obviously the box doesn't say that it's autographed. But anyhow, it's a boogity car. Nothing that he raced or anything like that. Probably like just a promotional car. So it's kind of cool. No, but it is really neat that it's got a signature on it. This is from 2002. So it's from 2003, but it's a 2002 car. And you got the engine in there. But yeah, that is super cool. Man, I'm gonna have to find someone local that actually can, do a verification on autographs, so I can actually get it certified. So but yeah, that's pretty cool. So there you have it, number 17, boogity car, or as to say, boogity. So there you have that one. This next one is Dale Earnhardt, number 3, 1984 Monte Carlo. And it's a bank, which I always told you guys before that I'm not really into banks, but, my diecast guy usually just gives me any cars at random. I don't know if they're going to be a bank or a clear window car or anything like that. Got the engine in there. Engines aren't really too detailed. Since it's an older one, it's probably from the 90s. But it's a cool car. Even though it's a bank, still pretty nice. And you got the key in there. This one almost looks like it. Yeah, no. So it almost looks like it was broke, but it's not. It's the way it is. But yeah, they're still pretty cool banks or cars, even though they're banks. So there you go. You have that one. Next one is, I've already got this car, but I didn't have this car with the Kevin Harvick signature on it. So again, this one's not, I didn't get no certified or no autographed thing on this one. This just happened to be autographed. So, I mean, I could go and get this one certified too, but it's like I'm not really that worried about it. I'm sure it's hit autograph. It's probably just by the way it looks. I do have other stuff that's autographed by him, and it's right on exactly what what the other ones are. So, this is a number 29 Goodwrench car. It's from I believe say 2002. Yes, 2002. Then the trunk opens up, show the fuel cell. Doesn't have no rookie straps because this was his second year in the Cup Series. Racing for the late Dale Sr. I know I'm not sure if it was after 2002, but I know in 2001 when he went to 29, he had the number 3 in here in the 9 somewhere. I'm gonna have to look on some of the other cars, but I'm not sure how long they took that for, because this one doesn't have it. So I'm not sure if it was 2002 they stopped it or they just didn't do it anymore. But I know 2001 they did. So I do have quite a few cars from 2001. There's that one. This next one is a 99 IROC Firebird Extreme, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And this has his signature on it, as you can tell right there. And this one actually does come with a certificate of authenticity. And what's kind of funny about this one, it says Fremont, Ohio, which is not very far from where I live. And it's 2003 at the Track Racing Collectibles in Fremont, Ohio. And it's one of 138 pieces. So I know I did hear about him going to this place, but they were at a Michigan race, and he actually came down from the Michigan racetrack and then signed a bunch of cars, because I do have another car that's actually signed by him too, that has the same kind of certificate of authenticity. So I do know he was there, and the place where he did this at, it's the building's still there, but they don't sell. I mean, it's empty. This place closed up probably about 2 years after he signed these cars. So just kind of stinks a little bit, but get the engine in there. It's detailed. A piece of what is that? I don't know if that's a piece of the car. Yeah, it is. Almost looked like there's a piece of foam in there, but it's not. And we got the trunk that opens up. Yeah, you got the underneath. It's pretty well detailed. Yeah, all these cars, like I said, except for the next one I'm going to be showing you, which is the number 81 Square D Kenny Wallace car. And there's another car that I got down here. Those two cars came from the Macari website, which is like eBay, but on Macari you can actually kind of do your own deals on there. If somebody has something for like $30 and you think it's worth 20, you can kind of haggle yourself a little bit. And sometimes people won't budge, and sometimes they will. They might even budge even a lot lower than what you're gonna try to offer them. So they'll take offers. eBay people, I've never seen them take offers. It's usually just one set price and that's it. But that's why I like Macari a lot better than eBay. I can usually get a lot of stuff, really good stuff, cheap. So this next one is number 81 Square D Kenny Wallace car. Like this one I think cost me like 16 bucks. The guy originally started out 30 and eventually, after a couple months he got down to like 20, so I offered him 16. Actually, I offered him 15. He came back with 17 and I offered him 16 and that's where we met at. Met in the middle. So you got the engine in there. Nice graphics from Square D. Trunk opens up. And I believe, I'm not 100%. Okay, I have a car of his that's got a rookie stripe right on the back. It's like right there, but this isn't one of them. So I just wanted to make sure like this wasn't one whole big rookie stripe, but it's not. Yeah, it's really nice graphics on this car. It's really cool. Okay, and this one's from, hang on a second. Let's see what year is this one. I think it's in the 90s. It's 1998. So, yeah, 1998 Ford Taurus. Okay, this next one is a Dale Earnhardt car. This is his Ford Victoria. This is his first stock car, I guess you can call it. Now, there's two versions of this car. This one's all pink. And then the other one, which is the second version, and I got that one also, the roof is all purple. It's like a purple metallic color. Neither one of them are any rarer than the other one. They did a production of them with all pink, and they did another production with purple. So I think it was the same number of cars, which I don't know. This is not numbered or anything like that anywhere. So it's like I say, it's not like this is a super rare car, but it's cool that I can have. Got the engine in there and everything, but it's cool that I could have both different versions. The underneath's pretty nice. I'm assuming this is one of his dirt cars, because it's got dirt car tires on it. So I think that's what he was first racing in the dirt, along with his dad. So yeah, it's this K2 DeVault tune-up and brake service. So there you have that one. This next one is another Dale Earnhardt Wrangler car. This is an Elite, an older Elite, RCCA Elite. This is a 1987 Monte Carlo. So we got the same as pretty decked out. Now this one does have a number on it, and it's 151 of however many they made. You can kind of read the number a little bit, maybe not. But it's 151. It's kind of hard to read. Got the detail engine. Nice hood. And even this part's in here. It's like a metal screen in there. Alright, no sticker on the tires. Got the Wrangler good wrench in the back. Nice paint scheme. Everything. So these older Elite cars, I think, are better than the Elite cars I have now. That's just my opinion. They're kind of all made the same way. They got the same quality, I would say. But I do like the old school cars better. Like I said before, the new Lionel cars that they come out with, it just seems like they're just so cheaply made. At least the Action Lionel ones, not the Elite ones. The Elite ones I haven't got one of those because they're so expensive. Maybe one day I'll break down and get one. Not sure. But I'm assuming there should be a lot more detailed and better of a quality than just the regular Lionel cars are. But one of these days I'll get one, and I'll let you guys know. This next one is Kyle Larson truck from 2014. I'm not sure what race he raced this in, so this is not a race version of anything like that. Just got, like I said, I got this one from the same guy too. It's kind of cool because I've never had a Kyle Larson truck before. Well, I do have one. It's a dirt truck that he raced out at Eldora. But I'm going to have to do some digging to find out where he raced this one at back in 2014. And it says number 301 of how many ever there were made. 1,344. So it's kind of a low number, 301. Not super, super low, but it's pretty good. I always thought that the front ends of these trucks were really kind of weird. If you kind of look at it, it looks like the front end is going up at an angle instead of being flat, which I know that's kind of an aerodynamic thing. But this one, you can tell that, you know, with the number 42, he was still with the 42 team on the Cup side, or I should say the Cup Series. But yeah, it's a pretty cool truck, you know. And even the whole thing is all metal. It's all diecast. It's not like some of them now where the body's diecast and the underneath is all plastic. It's all diecast all the way around. And that's just kind of thing. You can tell like the stuff back, maybe last 10, 20 years, all the cars were really good and really nice, and now they got more expensive, and they're just getting a little bit more cheaper made. But everybody wants to save money, but also everybody wants to, jack up the price of everything, so you got to pay twice as much for a car that's still only probably worth, $3 or $4. I'm sure each one of these cars that Lionel makes, and even back then, they probably cost $3 or $4 at the most to make, and they sell them for $55 to $75. So they're making a ton of profit, and they could just make these cars like nothing. So I think now they're starting to get even more expensive because they're getting made up over in China, and all the stuff that's going on over there with them not don't like the United States. And so we'll see how that goes, how much longer it's going to be before they stop making them in China. They're going to have to make these in the United States. So anyhow, this is a, trying to figure out what year this is from. This is a Kerry Earnhardt car. I'll tell you what year it's from right now. It is from 1999. It's 1999 Chevy Monte Carlo, number 40 channel lock from Kerry Earnhardt. This is I'm not sure if it's Cup Series or it's a Busch Series. I'm not really sure. I think it's a Cup Series. Yeah, you can kind of tell from right there. If that would have been a Busch Series sticker, it would have been a Busch Series at that time. So it must have been a Cup Series. It must have been maybe a couple races he did in the Cup side. But still a pretty nice car. I do have another car like this. It's just a different year. It was raced by Phil Parsons. Different number and everything. So I don't know if this was one of those where maybe like a Darlington throwback paint scheme in that year. Not sure when they started doing that kind of stuff. But for this one, I think it was less than $20 on this one too. It might have been like 18 or 19 bucks. But yeah, it was still a pretty nice car. I do have some other Kerry Earnhardt cars. But if you get on that Macari site, I tell you, you can you could just spend all kinds of money on there at real cheap prices. I mean, if you find one person that's selling some stuff for really good prices, and you could try to get a bunch of stuff from them and just have them, combine their shipping, you could probably get about 7 or 8 cars for, you know, like around $60, maybe $70 at the most. Just depends on what they're, you know, trying to get for them. And I mean, it's less than $20 a car, but it's still a pretty good deal. I mean, anyone else that you know, they want $50, $60 for a car that's, you know, older, and they think that just because they're older, they're worth more. You know, that's not really the case. It just depends on how many people out there want these cars. You know, and you gotta understand that if you're not someone who can pass them down to, maybe if you got kids, or, you know, if you're an older collector like myself and you got a couple of kids and, you know, you like to pass them down to them, you know, that's why you collect them. If you don't, then someone else is gonna sell them for you when you're not around, or you're gonna take them to the grave with you. But still, you know, it's fun collecting these cars. I'm going to be going to the flea market tomorrow. I got 2 flea markets I'm going to. So I'm going to see what kind of good stuff I can get. So hopefully I'll be showing you another video of some things. Some stuff I've bought. But yeah, I mean, it's an expensive hobby. But if you only got one hobby and that's all you're spending, you know, on, then you're okay. But if you got 8 different hobbies, then that's when it gets really expensive. So I think one hobby is good enough. You know, you could drop from one hobby and then do something else and go back and forth. But hey, who knows? But anyhow, that's what I got. So I'm showing, and I want to thank all of you for tuning in to my channel. Please like or subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and let me know if there's any cars out there that you'd like to, you know, maybe any drivers out there like Jeff Gordon or Tony Stewart or anybody. That's just to name a few. Even Dale Sr. If there's cars out there, you say, hey, you know, you got to do a video on some Dale Sr. cars, or Kevin Harvick, or Kyle Busch, or anybody out there. I mean, I probably got the driver. I'll just have to look and see how many cars I got of him. You know, even Bill Elliott. But thanks for watching. Be safe out there. Happy hunting. You know, start hitting your guys' flea markets. I'm pretty sure that they're probably starting up if they haven't already. And, you know, try to find some good stuff at cheap prices. So, we'll see you guys in the next video. Have fun. Be safe. Bye.